Go.
All right, guys, it's the fight game, and we're here again.
Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah,
Welcome to another episode of The Fight Game.
and we're talking about, you already know, UFC 319.
Like, off the bat, this is not even something like I know everybody has been expecting this, and it's been coming
Everyone
up
has.
before we even announce the main event, and I'm sure everybody has been expecting this since the last pay-per-view. But
Yeah.
it's Dricus du Plessis.
Versus the Wolf, Khamzat Chimaev. I mean, it's exciting. When I think about Khamzat, all that comes to my mind is wrestling, relentless pressure, wrestling.
You know what?
I mean-
I mean, it's crazy because there's a guy. The first time I saw Khamzat was back in, I think, Corona times. There's a man
Yeah.
fighting on the same card,
Was
Gerard.
it this? Yeah, was
Gerard.
it Leach?
I think no, before
Like-
it was way before Leach.
Leach,
Yeah,
okay.
it was a one punch knockout. Immediately the fight started.
Okay, yeah,
And I think
yeah.
it's Gerard Mesha. Like to see the difference from back then till now.
Now, yeah, he's
Like,
just been getting
he's
better.
better and better.
Yeah.
And now after all this time, he finally has his title shot. Like
Yeah, finally has a title shot. But it was around the corner. I feel if he was more active than he has been, he would have gotten the title shot earlier. But like health issues and all that probably
that's true.
led to his late title shot.
Yeah, that's true.
But then again, he's going against a very, very good guy. And like for the first time, I'm seeing Khamzat have an opponent since Kamaru Usman, and I'm not being scared about it because I know this guy is game when it comes to wrestling.
Yeah.
Dricus du Plessis.
Dricus is an animal, man.
Yeah, Dricus is an animal.
Dricus is the most to me, in my own opinion, right
Yeah.
now, Dricus is the most unorthodox fighter
unorthodox
that gets the win. Like everybody watches him and says,
This guy is
is
not
he supposed
good.
to do that? But it works. So
It
everybody's
works like
everybody's like,
I mean-
oh, I think I'll start. Maybe this works because every time it works,
yeah.
it's so unorthodox. It's like he's so strong.
Yeah, Dricus is
Like you were saying something
really,
about that
really
earlier.
strong.
He's
Yeah.
so strong.
You know, when his training camp, I remember the one where he was going versus Adesanya, and they were like, he goes 100% power. So Dricus doesn't know how to throw the whole speed. They don't do speed over power there. They do power. So this guy has good cardio, the kind of cardio that will enable him throw powerful shots from round 1 to 5, and his game.
Yeah,
But I want to ask a
practice.
question because, like, to calm my curiosity, how do you see this fight playing out? Like, what do you think is going to happen from the moment the bell goes on in round 1?
In my opinion, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, it's just that I know it's my opinion, but it's still popular belief. In my opinion, I believe once the bell goes, Khamzat is going to come forward, and we know Du Plessis is someone that always comes forward.
Coming forward,
So-
like, is he coming forward with striking? Because I don't think Khamzat will come forward with striking. We already know how he comes.
I think he might set up a takedown with striking just because he knows everyone is expecting him to take down. Because the thing with Rob Whittaker was so worried about the takedown,
yeah.
and immediately the fight started. All Khamzat did was feint once.
Yeah, he just
made
feinted
one feint.
One feint,
And
and
because
just
Whittaker
took
was-
it to the ground.
Exactly. So
Same thing he did to Kevin Holland. He didn't even feint. He just
didn't feint for
shot
back.
because he knew that guy didn't have any wrestling background.
Well, I think he kind of played with Kevin Holland's head here because he went in for like he was trying to shake Kevin Holland's hand,
and just
when Holland
went
put his
down. Yeah,
hand
but
out,
that's fighting. Some
Of
people
course,
say
I love that. To me,
he's
that
not
was-
a sportsman, but for me, that's a good game plan.
bro, if people are
Don't
beat-
sleep on
you
yourself.
guys are beating each other up. I feel like that's enough sportsmanship. So
Yeah,
that's sportsmanship
that's
enough. So far, you're not
sportsmanship
poking
enough.
in the eyes and doing the
Yeah.
foul. But yeah, back to your question, I really believe like Khamzat is going to come out swinging in that first round. But your question said how I see it playing going to round
Once
5.
once the bell goes
Rings
off.
to round 5. How I
Yeah.
see it playing in round 5, I don't know. I don't know how Dricus has managed to convince me with his unorthodox, with his whole. Because I remember doubting him more than anybody when he first came onto the
into the
scene.
UFC.
Started the whole UFC Africa beef, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But I just see him overpowering Khamzat.
I mean, when you
because
talk
of the
about
cardio.
when you talk about strength wise, I think Dricus is DDP is a prospect. He has that power, man. And
He
you talk
does.
about the
He really
physicality.
does.
He's
He
a
really
big
does.
guy. You understand?
Yeah.
And middleweight,
Do you
he's
know
a
the weight
big
he
guy.
cuts? I think he cuts up to 40 pounds. He walks around like 220.
Yeah, that guy is a big guy. He
Walks
is a
around
big
like
guy.
220.
He's a big guy. So I feel like, yeah, Dricus is definitely going to withstand any pressure. However, I am giving it to Dricus because he's also a wrestler. He has that wrestling background like Khamzat. He's the bigger guy and he has sharp wrestling. Age-wise, not too far from Khamzat himself. I mean, both guys are game. But then cardio is another thing you talk
guys
about.
Are in their prime. Yeah, cardio.
The cardio is something else you should talk about because Khamzat is not really the type of guy that starts round 1 to round 5 with that explosive energy. However, Dricus, as we've seen, can go round 1 to 5 and he'll still be that same unorthodox, strong guy.
Against Strickland, I thought he was ready for round 6. If they had said
he was ready for round 6. And he doesn't care about having cuts. He doesn't care about being busted. He just wants to go in there and, do his thing. So I feel like if the fight goes past round 1, then I'm giving it to Dricus. Whatever this guy is going to do, Khamzat, he has to do it within round 1 and round 2. Because by round 3, he is not going to be the same guy. At that point, he's in survival. Yes, he's going to be in survival mode. And now, this is not him versus other guys that are afraid of his wrestling. This is him versus someone who is telling him, hey, shoot. I can handle the pressure. You understand? But that's how it's going to play out.
Yeah, but not to take away anything from Khamzat, because I follow up. I think he has a new strength and conditioning coach. He's working with Arman Sarukian. And then they've
always been working together. I remember watching a wrestling exhibition between the both of them.
But now I think Arman is actually actively involved in the camp. But not just Arman, the physios and everything. And so far so good. Everyone in that camp, everyone who has seen Khamzat work out since he's been in the US training for this now has been actually commending. Like, people are like saying we are over worried about the cardio, but I guess that's what we'll see on Saturday.
Yeah, but I'm not really worried about the cardio. I just think Dricus. I'm giving it to Dricus.
Yeah, I'm giving it to Dricus just because of. But the reason I'm giving it to Dricus is the fight is
either going. Yes, it's either TKO, but I don't think Dricus is submitting Khamzat. But Dricus can submit Khamzat. I mean, due to the cardio and everything. But then I don't see Dricus submitting Khamzat. That's just.
I think there's a scenario where Khamzat can submit Dricus, but that's why I understand, but that's in a perfect world.
Yeah,
and the UFC is not a perfect world, and
Dricus
loves that belt. So, and just like you said, his wrestling background is pretty good. So I believe he has enough to stop that. No, pretty good means.
It is good. Yeah, he's good.
Notch. He's
ready for it. I mean, if Khamzat is going to come in and say, "Hey, I want to take this fight to the ground," Dricus is game.
Bam, and he's ready to do it for 5 rounds.
Yeah, so I guess
the big question.
And he has that experience which Khamzat doesn't have. I mean, I just wonder how you handle the Dricus pressure. But yeah, who are you giving it to overall? Who are you putting your money on?
My money is gonna be on Dricus.
I think me too.
And that's just because.
But it doesn't necessarily mean I'm counting Khamzat out. But my money is on Dricus too.
Like, I believe the betting odds would be in favor of Khamzat. So why? That doesn't really mean because that's what they do. The bookmakers. That's what they do. Khamzat actually has potential. It doesn't mean the fact we think Dricus is gonna win doesn't mean it's gonna affect the money line. The money line would still put the betting favorites would still put Khamzat there. So for the bettors, you could still if you feel like Dricus is going to win, like me, like you can put your money on it. Like,
you should put your money on Dricus too.
It's a bigger odd for the odd makers. But that being said, Khamzat is a different animal. Like,
he is an animal. That's why I'm not counting him out.
And I think
he can make magic happen round 1, round 2. I mean, if he comes in with that pressure, but then I feel Dricus can handle it. Then let's talk about another card. I mean, some exciting fights on this card. Guys like Carlos Partes. Versus Geoff Neal.
And he's coming off a loss.
I mean, who are you giving that to?
I think I'm giving it to Carlos Partes. What I don't know if it's gonna be a knockout, because he has knockout power, but his last fight was Machado Gary,
Machado was a different type of guy.
Machado showed him like MMA because most of the people he had fought, they were really good fighters. But Machado was the first person to follow him up and mix that MMA. So I think he needs the win. More than Geoff Neal. Geoff Neal, we all know who he is. We all know how bad he is.
We all know how good he is.
That fight with sharp cards, even though he lost, was crazy.
It was crazy. Geoff knows how to go into the deep waters, man.
Exactly.
He's ready to swing. I mean, he just put him there.
I mean, he knocked out Vicente Luque. Yeah. That was him, right? He knocked out Vicente Luque. So I think the two of them have explosive power and Prates.
So you're giving it to Prates. I'm also giving it to Prates. I think we're the same on this very card.
This card is crazy, man.
Cannonier is also facing off Venom Page. I'm giving Venom Page. I think there's a washed off thing about Cannonier.
It's not more like a washed off thing. I think it's just age. He's 42 or something now. So doesn't really favor him. But Venom Page is also coming up for a win. Wouldn't it be funny when Venom Page gets up there and actually, if Venom Page wins this fight, is actually up there now?
Yeah, I think one more fight and then a title shot.
If you ask me, I'd say it's already there because if you're going to give Aaron Pico chance in other divisions, even if he doesn't get the title fight, like just like you said, one more fight, I'm pretty sure he's there.
Yeah, that's it. Then we have Tim Elliott versus Kai Asakura.
Yeah, this is going to be a Kai redemption
fight. It's a Kai redemption fight. I think Kai is going to make this one. He'll make us understand the reason why he was on top of the charts in Japan before coming to the UFC.
Yeah, Tim Elliott is a dog too, but
he is a dog, but Kai Asakura
it all comes down to having something to prove, and Asakura has like a lot to prove. This is an actually overstacked card.
Yeah, it is a stacked card.
I feel like this is great. I feel like we're gonna be in for a lot of fun. Everybody's gonna be. It's gonna be a fun card, guys. You have to watch.
You guys just have to watch. Main events, I'm giving it to Dricus du Plessis, but let's just see how it plays out. And as you guys know, the fight game is going to be there. UFC 319 will be streaming live. The action and everything, the adrenaline, the moments, you know how it is. You know how it goes down. Just watch. Stay tuned. And we'll be with you guys. We're out for now.
Thank you.